I knew that there were going to be injections involved, so I wasn't too worried about that. But it was really strange the first few times doing it myself. I'd stand there for ages holding it over, sort of willing myself to give myself the injection. But really quickly it became easy and quite routine, and I could do it without thinking about it.
The only thing that kind of didn't bother me, but I thought, oh, I've got to go to a pharmacy and ask for, sharp spins. That was the only thing or taking them in. And naturally, people would kind of look at you and I'd be like, I'm doing egg donation, because I was just more so proud of it and wanted people to know, because it's not widely spoken about. But in terms of the demand of what was needed, it was quite straightforward.
The physical aspect was fine. I mean, it wasn't anywhere near as painful as I thought it was going to be honest. Maybe a little tender, sort of, a little bit bloated, but nothing that stopped me doing anything in my day-to-day life. I wouldn't really even say it was pain. It was more sort of a little bit bloating. And after the procedure, again, a little bit more like a period pain, but nothing is what I would say is painful that stopped me doing anything.
The pain, egg donating, the actual procedure wasn't what I thought it would be. I was expecting to be crippled over in agony, but it was nothing like that. It was more like slight period pain afterwards, like a bit tender, but I was back to work the next day like nothing had ever happened.
The hormonal fluctuations were really hard to begin with. I knew they probably would be challenging because I don't react well to any hormonal imbalances in my system. So I was ready for that, but the first week in downreg was awful hormonally. It felt a bit like early pregnancy. I was really lethargic, quite nauseous, really, really ratty and angry, and that was quite tough for my family to deal with. Once the medication doses changed, it started to improve, and then after that first week, everything was much easier.
My side effects was in the beginning, my side effects from the donation in the beginning were mainly when they had put me into a false menopause. So I got hot flushes at night, sweats. But that didn't last too long. And then once they'd given me the next stage of medication to kind of sync me with the recipient's cycle, that all faded off very quick.
Sometimes with egg donation you do obviously have a tender abdomen, and there are times where you feel a bit tender. It does affect your mood a little bit, and I did have hot sweats in the night, so some things weren't particularly comfortable, but again it's outweighed by the outcome of the donation.